Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summerlee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog them out whenever. I respect your relationship. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be more clever, yeah.
Duval County, here in Florence. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from the Sunshine State. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
They fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll... Out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Lightning 18. Lightning 18.
First carry now for Jason Blue. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the set.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garendo. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go again with Garendo. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Pass to 50. Pass to 50.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
That's caught left side by Bowers. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Texans. That his 1st touchdown of the new year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Jaguars nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
44-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
South. Look at hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He'll get this out wide. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand. They'll go play action with Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right. 11. Why Tony?
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. So that'll cost them half the distance. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Mikey Texas. Buggy. Hey, south. Good.
Throwing again from his own end zone. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Here we go. Stop.
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Forced to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison. Trap 60.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Houston. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go, let's go. Swap. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, Uno. Buggy. Here we go. 18. What's up? Look the hot. 19 Texans. Hey, south. Hey.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
19 Texans. Oh, right. 11. 18. What's up? Buggy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Look the hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Milton. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Steady! Bronco 80! Steady!
They'll run with Smith. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Milton. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have words for this guy.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
All right. 118.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 118. Let's go. Bucky.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Jaguars
18 yards on the pickup there, and a 1st down.
47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Wow, for today. 118. Let's go.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Saquon Barkley. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
2J. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south. 11. Look the hot.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
7-yard gain.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
All right. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
19 Texans. 19 Texans. Bucky. Hey, Uno Mars.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Up for very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Oh, hey, south. 118. What's that? 11. Look the hot. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Jaguars 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
From the set. Dragon 60, 19, drop.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And that will lead to a second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
On the play. First down, Houston.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, right?
They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's second down.
And for this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after it.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get it. Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. One more time, it's Guerrero. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5.
70.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Let the hot. Out, hot. 118. What's up?
On first down, it's Stroud. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Intended for David.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
South. 11. Hey! Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
On second down, Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
Nike Texans. Tony.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. But penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got him. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
South.
To throw, it's Stroud. Plus, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Let the hot.
From the gun here on third down. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Bigsby to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
White Tony. Oh, ready. What? 11. Hey, south. Hey, south. Good.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
First down.
Down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Speed left.
On second and 10, Stroud again. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
South.
Come to me, it's me.
19 Texans. Look the high.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Go.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
61 yards.
So a big one there to start the drive. 61 yards.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Texans.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And the Texans are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
12 yards.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Cougar 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's ready.
Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Houston. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Jaguars 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Hey, south. 19 Texans. Alert the hot. Hey.
Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. Set to go now on first and 10.
16 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11.
Throwing is Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawks, go!
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 17-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
First and 10.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Get up!
Here comes Dorinda, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He'll get this out to the left route. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Now it is first and goal. From the gun, here's Milton. To the goal line and in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Texans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans tack on one more to their lead. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texans. Swap. Mother swap. Look to high. Look to high.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside to 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. Buggy. 11. Why Tony?
A second down throw for Stroud. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down.
48-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league. And he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From the 23, here's second down and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Deputies, go!
That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's got another one. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Bigsby to return it.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? Look the high. Look the high.
Now Stroud. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Jaguars,
they get 21 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Why Tony? 11.
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 19 at the Texans' 38-yard line.
South.
To throw is Stroud. That'll be taken in by Barker. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
118. What's that? Alert the hot, alert the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Okay, ready? Ready?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans.